Hi, good morning. Thank you for having us here, having us all here and hearing the community needs. You know, when I took office, you know, there's a lot of things that needed attention here. And as for what we've started this year, we're trying to catch up and bring our agency up with technology in order to help us fight crimes. Like we implemented our real-time crime center. Some of the people in the community wanted a community advisory review board. We put that together. The county commissioners were gracious enough to give us the money to actually implement our community outreach division, which is include mental health services, in-house and out-house. And we're going to create a police athletic league through that also. And other units are going to reach the community, give them a little bit more customer service and provide them better education and how to keep our community safer. One thing that we do need and we're lacking is, one, according to FBI stats, we're probably short about 150 deputies countywide. It's one, because this is a very fast-growing county and it's one of the largest counties. But, you know, we're working around that, and we could use some help, though, with our implementing a human trafficking division, especially in our I-4 corridor. I think it's third in the nation. And working with the surrounding agencies to start combating that will really help us out. An anti-terrorism task force, you know, due to we have so many touristic parks and areas in Osceola County and Central Florida, it would actually help if we had units dedicated to work on any type of counterterrorism or any type of, you know, avoid any type of incidents. And they would actually work also with the school systems, our buses, our railways, to make sure that we're all staying safe. The Rpa Task Force is one of the biggest ones where we're having issues. We've probably had over our county alone, well, our agency alone, over 200 opioid overdoses, deaths, and then we've probably had about 400 Narcan deployments. And I don't know what Kissimmee and St. Cloud are doing, or their numbers, but you know, it's something that we're seeing a lot worse, and it's only going to get worse because as we grow, you know, people don't realize that if you're addicted to drugs, you're going to commit crimes because you're going to have to steal to fill that need. So you know, we need to really help offset that and combat that. So if we can get a little help, maybe creating some task forces to help hammer that organized crime that we're seeing increasing in our tourist area, it will really help us out to make sure that we keep everyone safe and our property values continue to climb. And also, you know, it's our tourist areas where we generate a lot of our money. So it's really important to focus our resources out there to make sure that we continue to keep that area thriving. I think that's about it.
Thank you for being here, Sheriff. Do you have any questions? Oh.
Sheriff, first of all, thank you to you and all the men and women that work here in Osceola County. I think you guys do an outstanding job. Happy to work with you on those projects, especially for the west side. I know Rep. Arrington's also interested in that. I'd like to further the conversation with you sometime down the road about the FRS and the issues there and how we're losing deputies with that. But how well do you think it's going to help that the governor's giving $5,000 bonuses to recruit deputies here from out of state? Is that?
That's a good initiative. You know, right now what we've done is we were short about 52 deputies when I took office. Right now through sponsorships and an academy and what we've done up to date, we've probably got about 52 in-house, probably about 42 already in patrol. So we're getting there, but we need more because just the county's growing too fast. But if that, we haven't had anybody from out of state making those inquiries yet, but we have had people coming over and doing the EOT, and we've been sponsoring their crossover to help them get on the road much faster. But that's a good initiative, and it would help us tremendously.
Okay. Well, I look forward to working with you on the task force issues.
All right,
thank you.
Thank you for being here. Senator Torres.
I knew he had something.
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning, sir.
The question, as we're both, you know, in law enforcement, I was, you know, former with New York. My question to you is, what's your stance on the vaccination with your officers?
I'm a constitutional officer, and I'm not going to infringe on anybody's constitutional rights. I was in the military 22 years, and you know, if our Constitution is to be kept and held with honor, I think it's the choice of the people in order to get their vaccinations. I'm a Democrat. I'm vaccinated. However, I served in the military. I fought during Operation Iraqi Freedom for other people to have choices. I don't like to infringe on anybody's personal type of whatever they want to do with their body or their life.
Well, I'm going to follow up. I was in the Marines, and we got vaccinated whether we wanted to or not. We didn't have a choice. In the military, they don't give you a choice when you're going overseas. My point is that the safety of the public, as we know first responders interact with our community, and we like them to first be safe, you know, in order to perform their jobs, and also to interact in their own families, you know, and make sure that they don't take anything back home. So, I mean, I'm encouraging everybody to get vaccinated, but
I agree with you, but remember, you were in the Marines, so was I. I signed a contract, said I may and will die for this country. A lot of civilians are here that don't sign that contract. That's something totally different. I don't know why you're bringing that up. I'm looking for something to help our community stay safe, so it's your opinion. Have a good one.
Thank you for being here, Sheriff.